Power-packing monstrous storm Beryl, nothing to be taken lightly, not when this early in the Atlantic hurricane season. She's already broken records. Taking aim now for Jamaica, the Bahamian government's not taking any chances either, sending a lifeline of sorts to students and other Bahamians on that island. A Bahamasair flight from Jamaica expected to arrive here in the capital this evening. Our Lloyd Allen is standing by live at the Lyndon Pinling International Airport with more on this special evacuation exercise. Good evening, Lloyd.
Well, Makusha, that's absolutely right. Right now, we're here at the domestic terminal at the Lyndon Pinling International Airport, where in just a few moments, we expect that a 50-seat Bahamasair flight will be arriving from Jamaica. Now, as it stands, as a result of Hurricane Beryl preparing to make landfall on that country, a number of Bahamians and others on that island, a flight has been organized for them to return safely back home. Now, earlier today, we spoke with Kingston's Consul General, Ms. Alvida Knight, who shared a bit more details on this special flight, which includes 33 Bahamians, 1 Anguillian, and 1 Turks and Caicos Islander. As Category 4 Beryl unleashes its fury across the Caribbean, as of 2 p.m. Tuesday, the U.S.-based National Hurricane Center pegged Jamaica as getting a direct hit or a quick passage of the storm. With winds capped at 155 miles per hour, Jamaica Met officials have issued a hurricane advisory, while surrounding countries Haiti, Dominican Republic, and Cayman Islands have all issued warnings and advisories. Now, just hours before the storm's landfall, we spoke with Jamaican Consul General Alvida Knight, who shared plans for evacuation of Bahamian nationals in Jamaica. She confirms contact was primarily made through WhatsApp.
So all Bahamians under those circumstances were advised that there is a Bahamasair jet 50-seater that will be arriving at the Norman Manley International Airport today to evacuate said person back to the Bahamas. They were asked to be at the airport for 2 p.m. Then anticipated departure by about 4 p.m. on the Bahamasair. 2 p.m. They were asked to bring their important documents, passport, driver's license, certificates, academic or birth, things of that nature. They can travel with a carry-on, a personal item, and a checked piece of luggage.
The group, inclusive of a number of medical students, also advised to leave keys with a contact on the island and to secure belongings. Knight says despite the announcement of the evacuation flight, there are some Bahamians in Jamaica who simply decided to stay and weather the storm. Their reasoning varying from no major safety concerns to those who are unable to afford airfare to return once the storm has passed. With Beryl being the first Cat 5 storm to hit the Caribbean since Dorian, Knight also adding most Jamaicans are taking the storm seriously.
They're not taking it lightly. They're making all necessary preparations. Their Office of Disaster Preparedness Emergency Management has been very vocal as to what should be done, what shouldn't be done, giving guidelines to Jamaicans. Those living in low-lying areas have been moving accordingly to evacuate. And then there's some of them who just sat in their ways and not doing anything except praying to God for a miracle. And I've never had a Cat 5 experience in my life. I'm looking with a combination of, oh my goodness gracious, and wow, let's see what this is about. And but I'm grateful. What has really propelled me to be going are the thoughts and prayers coming from my home country. I've been inundated with those, and I am very appreciative, not just for myself and my family, but for all of the Bahamians who live here and who've opted to stay here during the storm.
Now, Makusha, of course, as we continue to wait here for the arrival of that flight, there have been a number of changes over the last several hours in reference to the arrival of that flight. But a number of persons have begun to arrive here at the airport. One of them, Minister of Education, the Honorable Glennis Hannah Martin. Minister Martin, of course, thank you for joining us tonight. Tell us about the importance of organizing this evacuation flight.
Yes, thank you very much. Initially, the Prime Minister spoke with the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Holness, and assurances were given that the students in the Bahamian students in Kingston in Jamaica would be given prioritized protection and their well-being would be secured. But despite that, I think that the anxiety of students persisted, and the Prime Minister, hearing those anxieties, moved to have this flight organized to bring these students home. I'm sure that it brings a relief to the parents, be erring on the side of caution. And so we're pleased that they're coming, that this anxiety is being alleviated. we pray for the citizens of Jamaica that all will go well. As you've indicated, there are 33 Bahamian students on this aircraft, one student from Anguilla and another student from Turks and Caicos Islands, and they will land here in the Bahamas. And I guess their parents will rest easy over the next 24 and 48 hours. So we're pleased that we have been able to meet the concerns of the young people that are in Jamaica. Well, I'm hoping they're on their way here now.
Well, of course, Makushla, as we continue to wait for the arrival of this flight, we will also spend some time speaking with the family members on their excitement and satisfaction that the government did, in fact, bring their relative home safely from Jamaica. We'll have more on this story in a later newscast. Reporting here from the Lyndon Pinley International Airport, Lloyd Allen. Makushla, back to you.
Hi there, I'm Corval Pyfrom. Thank you for watching our YouTube page. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for all things Z&S.